Hello, hello. And you hop on, say hi, so I know you're here. Give it a couple minutes, then we're going to get started. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Three quick cards tonight, and they're not Christmas. Thanks, Tina. I really like it. I feel so much better. And thanks to our wonderful sister, Linda. Thank you for sharing, Tina. Appreciate it. I finally turned my heat on today. And it kicked right on. I do. It was so much better than what I had. Now I can wash it and just let it go instead of blow drying it. Give it another 30 seconds and we're going to get busy. Three cards, 6x6, what they call a 6x6. What do they call that? Hi, Deb. Welcome. We're going to get started. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to flip my camera down. My name is Deb Lehigh, like everybody that's on here, I think, know me. But if you're new, my name is Deb Lehigh, and I am coming to you from York, Pennsylvania, and from my studio, the Stampin' Hut. And I do videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they're all at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Um, you have until Thursday to get in on these specials we are having. Our kits collections are up to 30% off, and they are while supplies last. Okay? The starter kit it's $155 worth of product for $99 plus tax, and no obligations for you to sign up. Just sign up, and the $155 you order whatever you want, and you can use it for whatever reason. But you also get business supplies, and everything is free shipping. But it's $155 for $99 plus tax. And I would love to have you on my team, Deb's Creative Crew. So if you're not working with the current demonstrator, look me up. And close to my heart, the sale started October 16th, and it's while supplies last. And it's 30% off all close to my heart products. So if you go to my website, which is deblehigh.stampinup.net, click on product and click on close to my heart. It'll bring up their items. Okay. And if you're not working with a current demonstrator, I would love to send you our catalogs. Just reach out to me and I will mail them to you. Okay. Tonight I am using the Regal Winter DSP. It's a 12 by 12 DSP, and I have used it already before. We are using this one here tonight. But and I have cards to show you what I used here. But I'm just going through it pretty quick. And then, of course, these are the ones that, okay, this is to another set. All right. Tonight I'm using the stamp set So Sincere. And I'm also using a 1 3/4 punch. This is an online exclusive. You can only get that online. And the paper that I chose was this one here. And it features Blackberry Bliss. Okay. So I'm gonna have white and Blackberry Bliss. Hi, Leanne. Welcome. I'm glad you made it tonight. Okay. I'm going to cut my Designer Series paper first, okay? This is what we call a 6x6 one sheet wonder, okay? I'm going to take my 6x6 and I'm going to lay it at the 4-inch mark. And I'm going to cut. I'm going to lay this part here, turn this, and cut it at 3. I'm going to lay that beside. And this here is a 2-inch by 6. I'm going to cut it down to, yeah, when I saw it in the book, Deb, I thought, you know what? I didn't buy the stamp set. I just bought the paper. I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/2. So it's actually a 2 by 5 1/2. This is the only piece you have left out of that DSP. And we're making these 3 cards. Oh. My Blackberry Bliss, I am going to cut it at 4 1/4. I'm going to lay this piece aside. I'm going to take this, turn it, cut it at 3 1/4. And I need 2 of those. Okay. Now this is too small for my other piece. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to cut it at 2 1/4. And 5 1/2. And I did that wrong. Yep, I did that wrong. Hold on a minute. I gotta go get some more Blackberry Bliss. I did that wrong. I'm going to take my Blackberry Bliss again, and I'm going to cut it into quarters. So I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4 by 4. And I need 3 of those. You'll see why when I do it right. So I'm going to cut this at 4. That Blackberry Bliss won't go to waste. I will be using that. 5 1/4. Okay. Now I'm going to take white and I'm going to cut my bases. So I need 5.5. So I'm going to score it. Okay. And then this one I am going to cut it at 4.25. And then we'll have our 3 cards. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in, let me get another piece of white because I'm going to need my white. This is where I need my 4.25 by 3.25. I was going to have everything cut for you, but I thought this way you can watch how I put them all, how I put it together. And then I need another piece that will give me a 2 by 5.5. 2.25. 2.25 by 5.5. And I think that's all I need. So I'm going to get this out of the way. And I'll bring in my pieces and our card bases, our designer series paper, and our mats. Okay? So I'm going to take and fold this in half, and it would be at 5.5. On the ones that are cut 4.25 by 11, you're going to score it at 5.5. Okay, this one is the 8.5 by 5.5, and you are going to fold that in half, which would be 4.25. Okay. Then this is where your cardstock Blackberry Bliss. These are 4 by 5.25, and they are going to get laid on there. So we're going to lay that down. And the next one. These are very quick cards. One way to use up your 6x6 paper. And Blackberry Bliss is one of the colors I very seldom use. And I don't know why. It's really a pretty shade. Okay. Now we're going to lay those 3 aside, and we're going to work on our designer series paper. So I'm going to take the 2 by 5.5 DSP and the piece of white that's 2.25 by 5.5, and I'm going to line it up at the end and at the top and make sure the sides are the same. Okay, and then we're going to do the same with these. And then this one. Okay, and then before I do anything else with that, I'm bringing in the 1/2 inch Blackberry Bliss and Gold ribbon. Need to cut the wrapping off so I can open it. And this is really thin ribbon, okay? And what I'm going to do is lay a piece that's like this across. I'm going to bring in my stamp and seal. I'm going to lay that over. And lay this over. Make sure it's straight. And then I am going to take, I know what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. I'm going to finish this. This is going to go this way. Now you could use tape for holding the ribbon down. And we'll do this one is going to go up like that. I'm actually doing the seal plus backwards. Oops. And that one. Make sure it's straight. Okay, let's bring this back in. And I'm going to bring in this gold ribbon. It's a 2-pack. It comes with gold and silver. And I am just going to cut a piece off. And I'm going to try to tie a bow in front of you guys. See, told you I'm all thumbs. I'm just going to tie a knot. Like so. You don't want to see me struggling to make a bow. So we'll just do a knot. And this ribbon has vanilla down the center, and the back is solid. It's really pretty ribbon. Cut. And the last one. I keep looking to make sure we don't buffer and you guys see me frozen. Okay. So now we're going to add it to the front before we put our sign. That's going to go right on there. This one's going to go on here, and then this one's going to go on this one. Make sure it's right. Okay. It's going to get popped up with dimensionals. And that's going to go in the middle. Like so. Dimensionals. They all get dimensionals, the layers, so. And Wednesday, I am making a masculine scrapbook pages. I figured might as well switch it up instead of doing Christmas. Do a masculine one. Okay. And that one's on. Maybe this one. Something different. And you know, I really find it hard to do masculine cards, masculine scrapbook pages, you name it. I think it's kind of hard. And I don't have too many masculine stamp sets. That makes it difficult too. I mean, I have a couple that are retired, but I don't like using retired product when I am alive. Okay. And that's going to go in the middle here. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm going to get scrap paper here. And I am going to stamp my 3 sayings. And I'm doing that in black, Memento black. And well, upside down, but that's okay. And one more. Okay. Take my 1 3/4 inch punch. And we're going to punch these out. Okay, and the words that, those sentiments is, you're in my heart and prayers. It's going to go there. This one is, hope your day is a happy one. That will go up here. And then this one is, hope you're feeling better soon. Okay? And we're going to get dimensionals. And you want to put the dimensionals at the top and bottom so that it's not touching the ribbon. It helps keep the sentiment in place. And this one I'm only putting, yeah, Deb, that does make it pop. I agree. I'm putting dimensionals on the right hand side here. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to put a little glue here, not much. And we're going to lay that right here over top the ribbon. And then dimensionals here because I have dimensionals back of this paper here, of the layer. And this one's top and bottom. And there is my 3 cards. Told you they would be quick. I'm going to bring out my other 3 that I worked on first. And it's using the same paper. And you know, you could use the back of your DSP instead of using the solid cardstock. You could use the back of the DSP. Okay, on any of those in the back in the pack. But here are the ones I did earlier. Put them together. So. No, Tina, no smaller envelopes. They're the same. Same envelopes. So, what do you guys think? Easy? One way to use up your paper. And if you would cut your 12 by 12 in 6 by 6, you would get not 12. Yeah, 12 cards. If you use this design here, this type here. So, yeah. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Tina. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. I will be back on Wednesday. I want to thank everybody for coming and joining me tonight. I appreciate it. And don't forget to like and share my videos. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, Leanne. And then I think starting in November, I will be setting up some classes. And I know most of you guys on here are not local. So I will just show you what we're going to be making. And, but I'm going to have a class to make tags. And then I'm going to have a class to do Christmas cards. And I'm going to have 2 different classes for them. And you would make a total of 20 cards in those 2 weeks. So the first week would be 10, the second week would be 10. 24 tags will be, and you will get to make something to hold them in. And then Black Friday, I usually have my annual Black Friday weekend. And I'm not doing that exactly the way I've been doing it, where I had everything made and you come and shop. This Black Friday, you'll be able to come and make the product. Yes, Tina, if anybody is interested, I will have extra packets made up. Yes. So, all right. If you have any questions, don't hesitate and get in touch with me. You can leave a message here. You can send me an email at dkl333@comcast.net, and I will answer any questions you may have. And don't forget, the specials are only on until Thursday. The Close to My Heart celebration or sale. That's while supplies last. Our kits collection is up to 30% off, and that's only until the 31st. And then our special on our starter kit. So, and if you're not working with the current demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team. And I would love to send you catalogs if you do not have one and not working with a demonstrator. All right. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for joining me. I will be back on Wednesday at 8 o'clock with